All right. Welcome to Conspiracy Corner Podcast, everyone. This is Abe, your host. No intro music. It's 3:40 a.m. Sammy's asleep. I don't want to wake her up. So it is. Oh, today's 3/22. Some skull and bones numbers. As far as the update, not much. I honestly just woke up. I finally crashed. I got up pretty early today. My normal time of getting up where I work third shift is like 8 o'clock at night. I got up at like 3 in the afternoon. So 5 hours earlier than I usually do. Um, so, yeah, I ended up crashing after eating. Let me go ahead and do my plug real quick. I have a Buy Me a Coffee account set up in the link below. If you would like to donate to the channel, I will snail mail you a sticker. These are good stickers too. Waterproof. I have one on my car. It's still holding up. Sammy has one on her coffee cup, which gets washed periodically. Still holding up. So they're good stickers. I have bookmarks coming in. So for a while, if you donate, you'll be able to get a sticker and a bookmark. And I have some people who donate frequently. Well, at least one guy. So I will send him a bookmark when they come in. That's about it for updates and plugs. Let's get on with the show. Sorry I'm saying so much. I just woke up a little scatterbrained. So, I know here lately I've been covering humorous stories a little more often. It's not really been planned. I'm still covering conspiracy stuff, but sometimes, man, I just run across like the craziest stories, and I can't help but cover them because they are so weird. I'd say this one, it's slightly humorous, but it is fucked up. Just the thought of it, the premise of it is humorous, but when you actually hear the story, it is fucked up. But it was so out there, it's so weird and crazy. I'm like, okay, I gotta cover this one. So this was March 4th, 2026. So this month. Obviously it's the 22nd, but I just now heard about it. So I'm covering it. I think it was, no, it wasn't Penguin Zero. It was Atozy. Go check out his channel. He puts out a lot of good shit. He covers just crazy stories. Usually he focuses on like quote unquote content creators, YouTubers. So he does put out good shit though. I like his channel. He's really cool. He does investigations. He will fly out to like locations and go and watch court cases, and he's like a legit journalist, you know. But this was in Vegas. Apparently what happens in Vegas does not stay in Vegas. So, Las Vegas police tourist stole and tortured a flamingo at iconic Strip Hotel. So this is Las Vegas. The tourist faces charges after Las Vegas police said he stole a flamingo from the Flamingo Hotel and took the bird back to his room. The flamingo. This hotel was actually, I believe, in Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I think he stays at the Flamingo at one point. I think it's the scene where this little midget brings up like a phone and he like answers it and is talking to someone, talking to Oscar Zeta Acosta. I'm pretty sure that was the Flamingo. If not, I'm sure it's shown in that movie because they show so many famous hotels and all that in that movie. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Hunter S. Thompson stayed there. Mitchell Fairbairn, 33 years old, of Ontario, Canada, faces 4 counts of felony animal abuse, according to court records. I do find it odd that he's from Canada, because honestly, Canadians are so much more well behaved than us Americans. We're fucking heathens over here. I mean, it is what it is. It just is what it is. Um, but they're usually like so polite, so nice. So it is weird that um that it's a Canadian. I'm just surprised by that. I would expect it to be like, I don't know, some redneck from America. Here's a little video. We'll show the video and we'll see what's up. We see the actions. Let's see. Why is it silent? There it is.
At Oak Street Health, we're changing what it means to get older by focusing on keeping you healthy.
I just made this appointment yesterday. Now that's more like it.
Sorry for the ads,
every
people.
member of your team works together to manage all your healthcare needs.
Well, out with the old way of aging and in with the new.
We specialize in caring for older adults like you. So call Oak Street Health today.
Nice.
We are learning more tonight about the man accused of stealing and torturing a flamingo on the Las Vegas Strip. That man is now facing felony animal cruelty charges, and authorities say he had, quote, absolutely no regard for the safety and wellness of the bird. 8 News Now anchor Sasha Loftus near the Flamingo Hotel tonight with more.
It's just ridiculous.
New details in a story sparking outrage. A man caught on camera stealing and torturing a flamingo on the Las Vegas Strip.
I don't know what would make you think to steal one.
Police arresting 33-year-old Mitchell Fairbairn from Ontario, Canada, who now faces 4 felony animal abuse charges. Police documents say this all started around 5 a.m. Tuesday, when officers got a call from security after surveillance video showed Fairbairn going into the habitat, grabbing 2 different birds and pinning them down. The report says he then took the second flamingo, named Peachy, and popped its wing back into place, later telling authorities he was doing a good deed, adding he has knowledge because he is a farm boy. That's when
Hey, I didn't even click that. What the fuck?
police say Fairbairn took Peachy out of the enclosure, wrapped the bird in a shirt, then went inside the Flamingo Hotel where he was staying at the time. These photos show him carrying Peachy into the elevator and through the hallway. Documents adding he grabbed the flamingo's neck and pinned it down again as Peachy screamed and cried.
Aww.
That's when police say Fairbairn started laughing and said, "I'm taking it home," before walking into his room.
It's animal cruelty. Definitely go to jail.
Sasha Loftus, 8 News Now.
Now, records show Fairbairn had to surrender his passport. He's due in court on Monday. Now, keep in mind, a person convicted of felony animal cruelty in Nevada can face up to 6 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. The hotel has also added an extra barrier around the flamingo enclosure since this incident.
Loves talking about the spirit of Nevada.
Pause this.
Hardworking.
This is why we can't have nice things. So, do you see what I meant by at the beginning when I said the concept of it is humorous until you actually hear the details? Then it's like, okay, this is just sad now. First off, flamingos, man. That was my dad's favorite animal. As weird as it sounds, he loved flamingos. I remember anytime we'd go to the zoo or Busch Gardens, because we all lived in Florida. He always had to check out the flamingos. He's like, I gotta go see the flamingos at least once, you know. Probably his spirit animal. But yeah, you've seen the picture too. Like at one point he's holding it by the neck. He popped out its wing. And imagine that. Like I've always had a soft spot for animals and children, because to me those are the two things, the two smallest class of people that can't defend themselves. Animals, children, and like disabled people, like the mentally handicapped and stuff. It's like we don't pick on those three types of people. You know, not that we should be picking on anyone, but never punch down. Like it just, you never look good. And the audacity to say that, oh, I was helping it. Like, dude, you broke its wing and then tried to re-put it back in because you're a quote-unquote farm boy. So I kind of retract my statement on the whole Canadian thing. Like, apparently they got rednecks up there too. I didn't know Canada had rednecks, you know? Oh, it just pisses me off though, dude. And now the hotel has to build extra security, apparently more fencing around the flamingos. I ain't gonna lie, I've never been to the Flamingo Hotel. I didn't know they had actual flamingos. Like, that actually would be cool. This is why I wish I was rich. I would love to stay there, you know. Just stay at the hotel and watch flamingos and go check them out and shit. Like, in the morning, drinking your coffee, just chilling out with flamingos. Like, sounds fucking dope. I wonder if they feed them shrimp. Because they say that's where they get their color from. Something in the shrimp makes them like pink and orangish, you know, salmon colored. That, and they say that's why their beaks are curved like that. Like, it's the perfect way for them to eat shrimp. It's kind of crazy. So on Tuesday, March 3rd, Metro Police received a call from the hotel about a man, later identified as Fairbairn, who allegedly broke into the property's flamingo habitat and injured several birds. Okay, so I didn't know that it was several birds. I thought it was just that one. So this dude, he had to have been drinking. There had to have been alcohol involved. As I sip a beer. It's my day off. But I guarantee this motherfucker was drunk. Sounds like he's very immature and was probably like a huge fan of like the Hangover movies. Who was like, hey, let's be like the Hangover. We're staying in Vegas. This super nice hotel. Let's kidnap an animal, you know, like. Because if you guys remember, I think, would they kidnap Mike Tyson's tiger? They ended up with a monkey too somehow. That was a good series though, but you know this dude was just like some immature fucking drunk redneck trying to copy The Hangover. Not that we should be blaming a movie, you know, but police reviewed surveillance footage, which they said showed Fairbairn entering the bird habitat around 5 a.m. Okay, yeah, he had to have been drunk. He was shirtless too, and grabbing a bird named Peachy. And that just makes it so much more sadder when you hear the bird's name. It's like, oh, Peachy. Fairbairn also allegedly injured other animals in the process, including pinning down a second bird and not letting it escape. The video shows Fairbairn returning to his hotel room, the police said. Here's an image of him, still from. I want to know who this other guy is. That's got to be his buddy. I'm just saying. I don't think that's like some random dude. That's got to be his fucking buddy or something. There he is with Bird. And in the next part, when he gets off the elevator, you guys seen the still frame in the video of him holding it by its fucking neck, man. So aggravating. Fairbairn allegedly admitted to police that he trespassed into the bird habitat after seeing a flamingo in distress. He told police he popped the bird's wing into place. I guarantee you he was the one who originally popped it out of place by grabbing it. He probably tackled it, something stupid. Which, by the way, man, those things are skinny as hell, and birds' wings are delicate. You guys remember when we had Pharaoh for a couple days, that bird we found, it was like paralyzed, you know, and we were taking care of it. We were changing it and wiping it, feeding it water, we were feeding it bread, and he was starting to get a little bit better, and then my cat ate it. Lilith, I kid you not, ate the entire bird. It was fucking insane. Like, we had him on a shelf, and he somehow got out of the little cigarette box we had him in, and next thing I know, like, we just found a couple feathers. That was it. Lilith ate him, dude. Like, I was like, oh man, like, cause Lilith is so cute and sweet. She's like the sweetest snuggle bunny kitten ever. And I call her kitten. She's a full blown cat, but we got her from the street, so she's very little. And she's the sweetest thing ever, but she was hungry that day, I guess. She ate Pharaoh, you know. But yeah, dude, like bird bones, man. That's where you get the phrase, you know, you got like bones like a bird. Their bones are super like brittle, and I mean that's how they fly. They have to keep light, you know. Not that I don't know if flamingos fly. Yeah, I think flamingos fly. Either way, bird bones are super um like frail and light, you know. He stated he knows that popping the wing back into place is a common practice for birds such as ducks, police said. He has knowledge of this because he's a farm boy. This guy's a piece of shit, is what he is. On Fairbairn's phone, police located several photos and videos of him with the animal, including him torturing it, police said. In one video, Fairbairn indicated he was taking the bird home. Here's another still frame. This is the one of him holding it by its neck. Poor Peachy. And you can tell, look how Peachy, like where he's holding him there. He's just like, dude, just let me go. Leave me alone. Poor little guy. Animal control advised Fairbairn injured the bird when he allegedly pulled the wing out of the bird's body, police said. Several other birds were also injured. I'm telling you, dude, throw the book at this guy. Make him pay the hospital or vet bills for the birds. I would even try to go as far as make him pay for the second fencing that they had to put around the birds for more security. Yeah, I would sue the fuck out of him and get as much money as possible. And he needs prison time, man. I mean, he'll probably... I don't know how that'll work. Will he have to go on trial here in the U.S. and do prison time here? Or would he just get banished from the U.S.? Like, what do they call it when they just send you back home and then you just have to go on trial over in your own... I don't know. How does it work where he's not from here? I'm just curious if you guys know... Extradite, if that's the word. If you guys know, like... are more familiar and have the knowledge of what happens in these type of situations, hit me up in the comment section, because I'm curious, you know. Inside the hotel room, police located a large bloody feather along with other material, they said. So he literally drew blood. During a probable cause hearing on Wednesday, Las Vegas Justice Court, Judge Susan Balcom set bail at $12,000. Which that sounds like a lot. I've been to jail 3 times. Bail is only 10%, so it would be $120 for him to get out. So he's probably already out. Ordering Fairbairn to have no animals in his possession and to surrender his passport. Okay, so he's surrendering his passport, so that sounds like he's not going home. He's just going to have to deal with the repercussions here in America. And he is in police custody, so he can't go anywhere. He's just going to have to deal with this shit. Good. Balcom also ordered him to stay away from the strip. So he's basically trespassed from the strip. Not allowed to be in contact or own any animals. Good. Records show Fairbairn posted bond on Wednesday, though he remained listed at the Clark County Detention Center as of Wednesday afternoon. I wonder if he couldn't get a ride out. That's weird. On its website, Caesars Entertainment, so it must be, Flamingo Hotel must be a branch and or owned by Caesars Palace then. I'm assuming, because Caesars Entertainment Company, which owns the Flamingo Hotel, said the habitat is home to a flock of Chilean flamingos, multiple species of exotic waterfowl. Bless you, Lilith. I was just talking about you, how you ate Pharaoh, you know, your little brother bird. She's sneezing. Sorry about that. You okay? Sorry. What the fuck was I talking about? Oh, multiple species of exotic waterfowl and brown pelicans. So they got pelicans there too. Yeah, this hotel sounds dope. I wish I was rich sometimes so I could visit some of these places. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even really have the desire to go to Vegas, but I would love to just stay at least one night in that hotel. To enjoy, I'm sure it's swanky. It'd be fun to enjoy a swanky hotel. I've only got to stay in like a Hyatt. Years ago when I was on my honeymoon with my ex-wife, I stayed at a Hyatt hotel. So it is kind of nice to stay at a swanky hotel at least once in your life, you know. But I would honestly just love to hang out there. I'm sure there's a bar inside. Just sit and drink, take a dip in the pool, and honestly, chill and watch flamingos all day. And hang out with the flamingos all day. Get to meet Peachy, man, you know. A spokesperson for Caesars provided this statement. We are aware of the deeply distressing incident involving a guest who was arrested for breaking into our wildlife habitat and assaulting our flamingos. The safety and well-being of our iconic flock are of the utmost importance to us, and we will be pursuing charges against this individual to the fullest extent possible. Good. And sue the fuck out of him. I wouldn't even just pursue charges. I would sue this motherfucker, make him pay for the extra fence, and make him pay for the vet bills. I'd go one step further. Our beloved birds, including Peachy, who was cruelly taken from the habitat, are currently in the care of dedicated veterinarians and our extraordinary Flamingo animal care team. So they have like a care team. Yeah. Okay. We remain hopeful they will make a full recovery. Who's the other flamingo? I want to know the other flamingo's name. The other one that got hurt too. Well, there's multiple. Peachy was the main victim though, because he was kidnapped. We are grateful to the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and to our security and animal care teams for their swift response. We appreciate the outpouring of concern from our guests and the community, and we will remain focused on supporting the continued recovery of these remarkable birds. Fairbairn was scheduled to appear in court on Monday, March 9th. So he had court March 9th. Let me see if I can find anything on that. Okay, so I found an article talking about an update of how the court thing went. So, judge issues stern warning for tourist accused of bird napping and torturing flamingo. Let me see. There's a clip here. Let's see. Let's play the clip. See what they got. Oops, shit. See what they...
We begin with top stories brought to you by Apex Armory, the Valley's premier firearms dealer. A judge issues a stern warning to a Canadian tourist accused of kidnapping and torturing a flamingo. An attorney for 33-year-old Mitchell Fairbairn appeared in court Monday, where Las Vegas Justice of the Peace Harmony Leticia issued the warning. She told the attorney, quote, if he has a single violation while he's out on bail in electronic monitoring that was set by the judge in initial appearance court, he is going to be remanded without bail in this case. Fairbairn faces 4 counts of torturing, maiming, or killing an animal kept for companionship or pleasure. Police said Fairbairn entered the flamingo habitat at the Flamingo Resort last week and took a bird back to his room. The 27-year-old flamingo named Peachy is expected to recover, according to a veterinarian who treated her.
So yeah, sounds like they put him on like an ankle bracelet. Good. And I hope that he's not allowed to fucking drink either. I do hope, in a weird way though. Oh shit. Obviously not a crime as harmful as this, but I do hope that he fucks up in some sort of way. So that way he has to go back to like fucking jail with no bond. Sounds like Peachy's recovering though, so that's good. Let's see. A judge warned a lawyer Monday that there would be no second chances for a Canadian tourist accused of bird napping and torturing a flamingo at a strip resort, the Flamingo Hotel, which we know. You need to admonish your client that if he has a single violation while he's out on bail and electronic monitoring that was set by the judge in the initial appearance in court, he is going to be remanded without bail in this case. Las Vegas Justice Peace Harmony Letizia. So this is a different judge, because the other one was a different chick. Balcom, I think, was the other judge. Sounds like it's been transferred, the case. Or that other judge is on vacation or something, you know. Mitchell Fairborn, 33, who did not appear before the judge, faces 4 counts of torturing, maiming, or killing an animal kept for companionship or pleasure. Why did he not appear before the judge? No, that motherfucker needs to deal with the stress of court. How do you just... I don't get this shit. Like, when I went to court multiple times over stupid shit, whether it be a divorce, whether it be DUI, something dumb, you know, that I did, I couldn't just be like, nah, I'm not going to court today. I'm calling in on court. Am I just losing my mind? Court is like not how it used to be, it sounds like. Like, to just think that you could just go, oh, I can't make it, I don't feel good, or I'm not going, you know? Like, they would have if you tried that shit in Kentucky, maybe it's just a Kentucky thing, but if you tried that shit here, you would have a warrant out for your arrest. I don't fucking get it, but it's just, court is not the same, dude. Like, last time I went to court, people coming in pajamas, dressed like they're going to Walmart, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I'm in a button-up suit shirt, pants, dress shoes, hair is combed, no spikes, like, hair pulled back, shaved, cologne, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. Like, I don't understand. Is it me? Did court change or something? I don't get it. Police said that early on Monday morning, March 3rd, Fairbairn, okay, we already know this. I was expecting him. Okay, so yeah. Letizia seemed surprised that Fairbairn, who is no longer listed as an inmate at the Clark County Detention Center, why was he not present? So I guess my question's answered now. I was expecting him here, she said. He's on high-level electronic monitoring. Las Vegas Justice of the Peace Susan Bacum ordered at a Wednesday hearing that Fairbairn's bail would remain at $12,000, the booking amount for his charges. She told Fairbairn that he was subject to high-level electronic monitoring and be required to surrender his passport, stay away from the Strip, which we did. Defense attorney Jason Carr, C-A-R-R, spelt like the comedian, said that although Fairbairn does not live locally, his understanding was that Fairbairn had the ability to stay in the jurisdiction for the next 90 days. Bacum noted last week that Fairbairn indicated in court papers that he earns a monthly income of $100,000. Jesus fuck, this dude's rich. What the fuck does this... I thought he was a country boy. $100,000 a month? That's snuckin' futs. The Metropolitan Police Department, he's a little more than just a farm boy, like he's trying to portray. The Metropolitan Police Department said in a report that Fairbairn's cell phone contained photos. We already know that. He also clipped the wing. We already know that. So yeah, he was supposed to go to court. Apparently, you just have the option of not showing up to court. His next hearing is scheduled for May 6th. January, February, March, April, May. So, 2 months from now. We might have to do a little update maybe, but I had to share this story because, like I said, every now and then I just run across a crazy fucking true, and you guys know, like, I do true crime on this channel, you know. I like true crime. I know this isn't like conspiracy, but it's every now and then I just run across a crazy story and I'm like, I've got to report on this. This is insane. Because if I tell you, like, hey, some dude got arrested in Las Vegas for kidnapping a flamingo, like, your initiate thought is like to laugh. And it, like I said, the concept is funny. When I first heard this, I was like, I just started laughing. I was like, what the fuck? You know, that's some hangover shit. But it's a little darker than that. Like hurting the bird, drawing blood. That sucks, you know. But I hope y'all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments what you think about this crazy ass story. If you have any hype points, you get 3 a week. I always save mine for smaller content creators like myself. Give me some hype points if you want, man. If you like what I'm doing. It helps push me up the algorithm. Love y'all. Catch y'all later.